What, does the camera move? Oh, they're going to go out of play there.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to our live stream here at the Burnaby New Westminster Junior Girls Soccer Championships. My name is Robbie Puni, and I'm joined with my color commentator, the legend himself of years and years of soccer knowledge here. You made no introduction really needed, but Mr. Carl Valentine, welcome.
Hey, Robbie, it's great to be out at Swangard again. Always great when it's a final, and the girls have really put on a fine show so far.
And you've tuned in just in time for the game to be heading into two 7.5-minute extra times, as we are deadlocked at 1 with Burnaby Central and Burnaby North. We had two outstanding goals, with North's goal coming in the 13th minute by number 8. Michaela Capinel, and Burnaby Central tied it up in the 55th minute by a breakaway goal scored by number 17, Vienna Donatello. Sorry, number 17, Clara Thomas. As we get going for extra time. Great day for a championship final, though. Clara's been a dominating effort, Carl, in the second half. She's been taking the game over, pressuring the defense, and scored that wonderful goal, and now she's just on fire. North is hanging in there with a defensive shape. Great game so far.
Yeah, it certainly is, and it's been a very intriguing game. It's been backwards and forwards as far as the teams are applying pressure. Obviously, some tired legs now going into extra time. You hope to minimise the mistakes, and you hope if there's a winning goal, it doesn't come through a mistake. It's a wonderful goal like the first two was.
It's some incredible football with junior girls in our division here, represented by girls in grades 8, 9, and 10, representing their local clubs. Some great football on show here, on a showcase fashion here. Roya Maddie has been a steady force in the midfield there, turning the ball and whipping it around. Her vision has been second to none, helping out Burnaby North to kind of steady the ship when things were kind of going a little rocky there a couple times with Central's onslaught in the second half. And Carl, you mentioned it too, with the fatigue setting in, a lot more direct play ensuing now. We did see in the first half that North was very, very calm and cool in their possession, but now both teams are just now gunning it back and forth.
Yes, and that was a dangerous cross-come shot, and the keeper handled it well. But yeah, I mean, the sun's coming out. It's going to be a hot one there. The field's opened up. Obviously, it's not as condensed as it was before when all the players had fresh legs. And you've seen the back end of the normal time. There was chances at both ends, crossbars, keeper saves, and I expect quite a few chances in this extra time.
Cross to the rim by Simon Mosquito, goes wide. North maintains possession. Ella Chabad with a great hold there, top of the box. The ball's run off for a goal kick. Another thing we've noticed, Carl, is that Burnaby Central Burnaby North has been using both goalies in this championship final. Power
to the coach. It's you don't normally see that in many competitions because goalkeepers like to get in form, in tune with the game, and to make the subs coming in and out. The keepers obviously have to be both on the games, and they've both done well. So it's worked out well for Burnaby North.
Another long ball sent back in. Is there Burnaby Central will be turned around, back to regroup and re-go. Braxton Stammy's been a steady force back there as well, holding the back four really well for Central. Our official today is Miro Stremcevic, who's really well known. So actually all our referees and officials are very well known in the Lower Mainland here, and we thank them for their work to help support high school soccer in the Burnaby New Westminster region. Cadence Ing right now in net for Burnaby North is in grade 8. a rare sight to see a goalie of high caliber playing at such a young age at the junior level. So, this is the one awesome thing you'll see at the junior girls level is that you have grades 8, 9, and 10 combined playing. So you'll have a grade 8 playing against a grade 10. Rarely you see that in club soccer, but you'll see that in high school soccer. Played wide and up the line for Central. It's that key pass, right, Carl? And that last final third of connecting those passes in the final third to make those chances count when you have that possession.
Yeah, just showing a little bit of composure. But at this age, this level, it's kind of hard. They don't maybe see the field as well, and make the correct decisions when they're getting in around the box. Because a lot of the times, just get excited and maybe shoot too early or not see the pass on.
Something we're seeing now in the extra time is how the ball's been sprayed all over the pitch now. The second half, it was pretty much directed down the middle, back and forth for both teams, and more so from Central trying to push for that tying goal. And now we're seeing the play open up.
There's definitely a lot more time on the ball for the players. It's harder for the opposition to close down as quick.
Exchanging possession in the midfield. Great spill by Dollarwell there to unlock the defense instead of the forward. Alessia Bruno's got some space to open up her legs and see what's down in the field, and she heads it down the line. And out of bounds. One thing you also see from high school soccer, it is unlimited substitutions, and our coaches have done a tremendous job all game long to get as many players into the game as well. It is a memorable experience, and coaches have recognized that to reward all the players with some playing time. Not often you see that, Carl. In the
yeah, it is very much needed. You can see there's a lot of tired legs out there. They're still giving it their all, knowing that they could be a hero if they get the goal, or a hero if they block the goal.
Shot that looked teasing to be in, but just wide. Goal kick from Burnaby Central.
It's interesting because Burnaby Central seems to have the breakaway speed for the goal, as they did when they scored, and Burnaby North, when they seem to have the long-range shooters, and they've had quite a few shots that keepers had to make some saves from Burnaby Central.
Now, these two teams played earlier this year on May 11th in the league play, and the scoreline didn't represent what we're seeing today, with Central winning 5-0. And now we're happy to see such a competitive championship final. That is the end of our first half of extra time, as the game continues for the second half of extra time. That is the end of our first half of extra time, with the game deadlocked at 1-0. How about another round of applause for these fine young athletes? Carl, put yourself in these coaches' shoes now. Now you're headed to the next 7.5 minutes before going to penalty kicks. What's your mindset going into this one?
Well, I mean, personally, go out and try and win the game. And what I mean by that is like going to penalty kicks. It's such an unfair way to win or lose, because obviously the player scores a winning goal, the hero, the player that misses is going to feel bad. And so I'd like to see some magic, see both teams go for it, and let's get a winning goal in overtime. That's what we'd like to see, and that's what hopefully the coaches will come out and try and do that, so these players don't have to go through that rigmarole of penalty kicks.
I tell you, Braxton Samuel has been such a calming influence back there for Burnaby Central. Carl, we've seen a lot of formation changes. There's been a lot of fluid movement in between, something you don't really see in the club level when players are kind of fixated on their positioning. But it's been great to see players move up and down the pitch, left and right.
Yeah, they've been, when one team dominated possession, they've been pretty disciplined and been able to keep the shape, which has meant that both teams have really had a challenge breaking the opposition down.
Claire looking dangerous as ever up front.
Are you ready?
Substitution, Burnaby Central checking into the game, number 12, Arya. Now it's a battle of attrition, Carl. We've seen players cramping up now. We've just seen Ashwara and Near here just come out with a bit of a craft camp here. It's a hot day, it's a warm day, fantastic for soccer, but as we can tell, it's a lot of minutes here for a lot of players to go
through. And as you mentioned before, that's why it's going to be key that the coaches use the subs wisely and make sure there's as fresh your legs on as possible, and nobody's going to give up a goal by having tired legs and give a chance to the opposition.
Sammy, the centre back, is going to take it herself here. It's great organization by North. They see the onslaught coming in from Central, but they're just committed defensively in their shape. It's a great low block. Tierra with a great through ball. North will clean it up. Back up the line it goes. Now as we're approaching the end of extra time, coaches will now have to be careful with the substitutions they make, because it's only the players left on the field at the end of the entirety of a game that are allowed to take the PKs. So coaches will be looking at the rosters and making the necessary substitutions coming up. Ball's deflected out of bounds and a rare corner kick. Burnaby North, see if they can capitalize on this opportunity as we approach the end of extra time. Carl, we say in soccer too, the free-flowing game, but set pieces are set pieces. They're dangerous.
Yeah, the last corner Burnaby North had the ball bounce in the box and the keeper collected it, so you would hope they'd attack that better.
Let's bounce around with North hanging onto the ball at the edge of the 18 of Central. The ball is finally cleared. It's been a great battle to see number 2, Burnaby North's Hayden Valentine battle with Claire Atomics at the top of the free throw. It's a tremendous one-on-one battle. A lot of these games are decided by these one-on-one battles. Clara had the tying goal in the 55th minute. She's been a goal-scoring machine for Burnaby Central the entire season. As you can tell, as the game kind of gets the wing moments, they are looking for their central top striker at the top of the box. Stay with the ball wide. Aiello just had the ball roll off, and the North maintains possession. There's Valentine again with a cleanup. Quick stop by Cadencing. The grade 8 stepping up big and huge to keep this game deadlocked at 1.
Yeah, it was a great play there, great through ball, great touch. She set herself up nicely and she maybe tried to go for the nutmegs, but certainly the keeper came out, made herself big, and that was obviously a key save. Wonderful skill there.
It was a great job by Cadence as well to come out and cut the angle down as well.
Yeah.
To make that goal a little bit smaller than what it usually is when the keeper is on her line. Corner kick out squats, and North clears away. For grade 8, I tell you, Cadencing has showed us some calm and composure from a grade 8 student. To see that, it's been fantastic. Aikengill had the game on her left foot, and the ball just rolled off.
Yeah.
Carl sees chances. Millimeters, aren't they?
There's another great chance there, very intelligent ball. Won the ball back, very intelligent ball that was played back in to set the player up. It rolled nicely and just missed it with the left foot.
That is the end of our extra time. This game will now go into penalty kicks. Stay tuned. The drama continues here in our junior girls Burnaby New Westminster District Championship Final. What fun here, Ken.
Yeah, it's not a great place to be, penalty shootouts. It's obviously more pressure on the players that's taking them. Obviously the goalkeeper's trying to make the big save. But it's a pressure situation to be in. It's a cup final. You don't want to miss for your team, and you just hope to go up and hit it hard. And if the keeper makes a save, but try and hit the net.
And it's all about mentality. I don't know about you, Carl, but I've never made it to a high level, but I had that flow for a while, and then next time I know, I'm putting in a row 18. So
yeah, I mean,
tough.
you've seen the best players in the world miss penalty kicks, and it's. I don't know many players that would say it was fun. I mean, it's fun when you win, but yeah, I mean, the thing, and it's easy to say from here, you don't want to do is you don't want to miss the goals, you want to make the keeper make a save, but if you're trying to score, then you maybe try and do too much. Just go in, hit it hard, and hopefully it goes in.
Do you guys know what side the kids are going to, like warm up on the other side?
Can they warm up?
Teams have decided with the officials to kick towards the north end of the field. Carl, what are your memories here of playing here at Swangard as we head into penalty kicks here real quick? And we're playing with the 86ers and the Whitecaps back in the day.
I remember the first game we played. I got the first goal, I think, and then they tied it up, and then we got a penalty. And the late Dominic Babilo was going to take it, and it was a home game, young lad, and he turned around to me and said he didn't want to take it. I took it, scored, and then the next game we came back, playing again, and a penalty come. I went to take it, and he took it off me and scored the penalty, and he never missed a penalty from there on in. But it's interesting strategy here because, do the coaches put the best shooters in first and try and get ahead? And then if that doesn't work... Oh, good save.
Roy Amati's
Save from the keeper. Nothing wrong with that.
for Burnaby Central. We got number 9, Bree Lohi.
Oh, nice finish. Yep, nice penalty. Yep, top corner. Yeah, top corner.
That was
Good
top
finish.
chef car. There was no doubt about that one going in.
Yeah.
Great confidence by Bree to step up and
It's
hit
interesting
that top
because the Burnaby Central keeper had to make more saves, so you just wonder if they're more into the game because they've been more active. But yeah, so next one needs to go in.
The ILO stuff.
She's guessed right on both of them. And that happens.
Such a game of chess, isn't it, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Just reading intuition, you're just going back to your work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she guessed where she was going to go, and she guessed right, and she looks great, and she makes a save. It's interesting not taking big run-ups.
It's Burnaby Central's Claire Atomic, the Talus person.
Yeah,
No doubt, bro. Such confidence. The Central now leading 2-0 in penalty kicks in our junior girls. Burnaby New Westminster championship final. Hayden Valentine for Burnaby North trying to get on the board.
good finish. It's interesting, not many of the girls are taking big run-ups. I feels like you take a big run-up and smash it, but it's more pressure to get power on the ball when you don't take a large run-up.
It's a bit harder for the goalkeeper to read that as well with the short.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very much.
Kiara Lucarelli stepping up to the penalty spot. This is just wide. That leaves the door open just a little bit longer for Burnaby North to come back into this. Penalty kicks as they trail 2-1 to Burnaby Central. Out for Burnaby North is Vienna Donatello.
Keepers getting their laces tied. You don't hate to be waiting around there taking your kick. Maybe you change your mind which way you're going to go, how you're going to take it. Great. Oh, what a save. What a save.
You gotta say, keeper read that every single second of the way.
Wow. That's all you can say. That was a good save. A good penalty. It's not going to feel good about missing it, but that was a good penalty and made the keeper made a great save. You can't do more than that.
Now walking up is Katerina Bulletin. She scores to send Burnaby Central into our Fraser North Zone Championship as the champions. What a save. She went down the middle.
Yeah.
Cadence with a great read to stop that one, and Burnaby North stays alive. Carl, I tell you, the nerves. I don't have much here. It's on the sidelines. I don't know about you.
Well, this is the shortest run-up I've seen here. Get enough power.
Charlotte Johannes with the task to keep Burnaby North alive.
Good penalty. Pressure now.
We are tied at 2-2 in penalty kicks with team captain for the Burnaby Central Wildcats, Braxton Sammy, who's played a tremendous game. A steady stalwart as a center back, stepping up to the penalty spot to win it for Burnaby Central. What drama.
Nails it. Good way to finish.
Braxton Sammy finished it emphatically to give the Burnaby Central Wildcats the banner championship.
What a save, though.
Carl, some thoughts about that? That penalty shot reflects the game in itself.
It does. It's when the game started, I thought Burnaby Central were going to win it handily. But they all came back in. They hit the crossbar just before time.
Ladies, can we just stay? Can we just stay there? Stay there, the two. And for Burnaby Central, number 7, Kiara Lucarelli. Yeah, just stay there, you're good. And number 17, Clara Thomas. Can we ask the Burnaby North award recipients to stand with our presenters for one photo?
Phil, go in the middle.
Thank you, Burnaby North. Burnaby Central team captains, please come forward for your banner. Take a photo. Awesome. Congratulations, both teams again. Once again, both teams. Best of luck at the Fraser North Championships. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for the Senior Girls Championship Final featuring the New Westminster Highs and the Burnaby Central Wildcats. That match will start in approximately 15 minutes.
Bro, I just sped here so freaking fast. I didn't drop Ashley. I even dropped her on the way.